Hello, aspiring scientists. Today we're going to unlock the artistic side of chemistry by learning to draw a Bohr model of the atom. All right, let's dive into the atomic structure. As you guys know, the atom is made up of protons and neutrons in the center, and the Bohr model is just a simplified representation of an atom. So you're starting out with this center here, which represents our nucleus with the neutrons and the protons. And then around the outside, the electrons are put into these energy levels, these orbitals. And each energy level can hold a maximum number of electrons. So the first energy level only holds two, the second energy level holds 8, and the third energy level holds 18. Now, there are more energy levels, but we're going to focus for what we're doing on just these first three for the most part. There may be a fourth once in a while, but not very often. Let's take a look at how we draw an atom. Okay, remember atoms are uh, neutrally charged, so the number of protons and the number of electrons is the same. Number of neutrons is taking the atomic mass and subtracting from that the atomic number to figure out how many neutrons we have. Okay, so finding the element on the periodic table using that information, and we want to know how many electrons are we going to draw. Well, like I said, it's the same as the atomic number when we're looking at atoms. All right. The second thing that you can do is you can go and look at um, the periodic table. In each row that you see there, like the red, the orange, the yellow, the green, light blue, dark blue, those are all periods. So you're going to count how many periods or how many rows you go down to figure out how many energy levels you have. If you look, carbon is in the second period, so that means it's going to have two energy levels. So we start off by drawing the nucleus and putting the protons at 6 plus, that's the protons, 6n, that's the neutrons, inside. And it's in the second period, so I need 2 energy levels. Oops. All right, and those energy levels go in shells outside the nucleus. Okay. Now, we're going to add the electrons. We said that carbon has carbon has 6 electrons. So we need to fill up the first energy level first with 2 electrons. It's filled. So now I'm going to put the other 4, one at a time, um, around the second energy level. And honestly, it doesn't matter where you put them as far as I'm concerned. There is a a pattern to it, but not going to worry about it. As long as they're in there, that's fine. So then um, the other aspect of that too is if you need more than 8 in that energy level, then you would have to go with a third energy level. But you would figure that out by where it is placed on the periodic table. Okay, so check your work. Make sure that you have a total of 6 electrons. Only 2 electrons can fit into the first energy level or into the first shell or energy level, and the second shell can hold up to 8. The third can hold up to 18. Like I said, we're only going to focus on those first 3. This is all done for you, but let's take a look at this really quick. This is an isotope and an ion. Okay. So if you have something where they give you just like the formula, it's a fluorine with a -1 charge. The atomic mass is up there at the 19, and the atomic number is 9. So let's take a look, go through this step by step. Protons is the atomic number, in this case 9. Neutrons is the mass number minus the atomic number, so that's the 19 minus 9 gives me 10. And to find the number of electrons, you're going to take the atomic number and subtract the charge. In this case, the charge is a -1. So 9 minus a -1 is like saying 9 plus 1. Okay. Negative minus and negative is plus. So that's 10. So I need to put on 10 electrons on my as a total. So 2 electrons in the first energy level and 8 electrons in the next energy level. So I effectively just filled up both energy levels. And I can double check and look on the periodic table, and I see that fluorine is in the second period. Um, as we conclude here, drawing the Bohr model allows us to visualize the arrangement of the electrons in the atoms. And now you guys can get in their energy level too, where they're at in the energy level, because we're going to take a look at how electrons may change energy levels next. But right now, you guys have time to practice and see what you guys can do with the worksheets. Good luck.